Hey, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Today we got a special topic because of those of you who are in business and you've got more work coming in that you can handle by yourself. This is probably about the time that you're going to start looking for more employees. So in today's video, what I'm going to talk about is our interview process. What are the steps that we take so that we ensure that we have the best people for the job that'll help us get the jobs done in the fastest time and have the best quality? So I'm going to take you through the steps and show you how we handle that interview process. So stay tuned. All right, so the interview process for us, it begins out in this field. Since most of our work is going to be lawn mowing and maintenance, we've got a nice little area that we can try you out on. So we'll get tons of people who apply, tons of people who say, hey, I can do this, I can do that. But it's different when we actually bring them out and see what they can do. All right, so here's the actual test that we run our applicants through, just so you can see what we're looking for. First thing we want to hire for is the weed eater. That's where our main job is when you come in. So that's our most important test. So let me show you what that looks like. So basically what I like to do is I'll have the guy trim from around this stick as if the mower cut this entire area, and all they have left is to trim about 6 to 8 inches around the stick, 6 to 8 inches around that stick, and then 6 to 8 inches around that tree, as if it was a real mowing property. So not only am I looking at how good it looks after they finish, but I'm also looking at how fast they're able to get it done. Are they spending a lot of time on just one tree or one stick, or are they moving from stick to stick as if they would as a real property? So the next thing I'll have them do is actually do a straight edge, where they go straight up and down like as if there was edging a sidewalk. So from there to there, there to the tree, and then from the tree back to the stick. So I'm basically making a triangle, a straight edge triangle. So I'm looking at their speed, their technique, and how straight their lines are, if they're able to actually handle the trimmer and do a straight edge. So the final part of the test is once they cut out this triangle, once this triangle has been cut out with a straight edge, I'll have them come through and trim out the middle of the triangle, make it look flat and cut. So going back and forth, just trimming that out. So I'm looking at their speed, their technique. Are they swinging the trimmer left to right, or are they just kind of going in a circle doing one little spot at a time? All these things factor in to knowing whether a person has experience or not. Here, I'll show you a clip of this guy who applied today and what he was able to do. Could you move any slower? Now do you see why it's so crucial to have that area that you can actually test the people on the equipment? Because that last guy, wow. Would you hire somebody who moved at that speed? Now, it's not to say that anyone that does bad at the technical side of the interview won't get hired, but it'll let you know better where you should start their price rank, their pay rate out based on how well they interview. And there's other aspects like how well do they get along, do they listen to instruction, Do they have a good attitude? Do they seem like they have a good work ethic? So there's a lot of factors that go into it, but one of the most important factors is how well they do on the actual work that they say that they do. So for the second part of the interview, after they go outside and test out on the equipment, see what they can do, we'll bring them into the office and they'll speak with the hiring manager.
I guess I have 3 questions, and number 1 would be, what makes you want to work here? Is there anything other than just the monetary reasons that would cause you to want to work here? Then my second question is, what did you like most about the company that you worked for before, your previous employer, your previous company? And then my third question is, what did you like least about your former company that you worked with? So those would be my 3 questions.
So what's most important to you? What are your top 2 questions that you like to ask that will weed out the bad candidates from the good candidates? Please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And it'll help other people out who come back to this channel and read the comments to see what they can ask. Tell me more about your interview process. Do you take them through some of the same steps that we used? Or do you do things a little different? I'd love to hear it. So thanks for watching. Now go get back to work.